Vakasunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Namasurya Chandraya Mangalaya Budhaya Cha Guru Shukra Shani Vishya Rahu Ketuve Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraga Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Inhale deeply with Va and exhale deeply with C through the Shimnanadi. Follow me through 7 times. First pranayama. Lahiri Mahashaya, Victor Shiji, Yogananda, non-native speakers. Om Shri Guru Bhadigaya Namaha. 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 The deep transcendental Kriya consciousness, Babaji. Let's do the first Kriya Kundalini Pranayam. Inhale deeply with Va and exhale deeply with C. Breath. 7 times. Follow me. Sushumna Nadi. Okay. The deep transcendental Kriya consciousness. This is the second Kriya Kundalini Pranayam. Inhale deeply with Va and exhale deeply with C. Halfway through. Follow me 7 times. The deep transcendental Kriya consciousness is the third pranayam. Inhale deeply with Va and exhale deeply with C. Single breath. So Sushumna Nadi 7 times. Follow me through. with the meditation and Kriya Kundalini Pranayam, you are in touch with the universe energy. So with this Kriya consciousness, we're going to ask the universe energy to give us to grant us something we can ask for. First of all, we're going to ask for complete health, getting away from this COVID-19 kind of infectious diseases. We'll ask Dhanvantari Maharishi, Swamata Babaji, Lord Vishnu, 7 times.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaye Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. This infectious disease slowly going away. Another big threat among people now is a war. A lot of people are suffering. Innocent people are suffering. So let's pray the universe to avoid this kind of like minds among people who have that kind of thoughts. So can you pray Lord Bhairava? And 7 times. Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi तन्नो कालभैरवाय प्रचोदयादि।
Om Kriya Bhavaji Namo.
ॐ स्वर्णद्विजय विद्महे शूलहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो कालभैरवाय प्रचोदयादि।
Om Kriya Bhavaji Namo.
This deep meditation, Kriya consciousness, and a Kriya Kundalini Pranayama, and good thoughts in our mind. Let's do some satsang. We have been working on the light book given by Lord Muruga, Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. A lot of deep information has been given to us. So from the last class, we're going to see a few words, and then we'll continue.
Last class, we were just reiterating what was taught before to help people understand. We had finished chapter 2 and just began chapter 3. So just to recap everything so that we understand and we move forward. Sunlight that is coming onto the earth the rays start with three metallic energy that are formed, which is your mercury energy, magnetic energy, and heat energy. These three metallic energies then combine with these three energy from the sun then combine with four metallic energy, which is your gold energy, silver energy, copper energy, and mercury energy. This four metallic energy then combined with the five elements, which is the air, water, earth, akash, which is ether, and land. Once they form, the metallic energy that is coming, or the energy that is coming from the air, sun, after it combines with all of them, produces three major types of rays. One is heat energy rays, magnetic energy rays, and toxic rays. As these rays travel, as the energies that come from the sun hit the Earth's atmosphere or the periphery, the gravitational force of the Earth then starts pulling it down. Now, the force of the Earth, and this place is called as the Muruga. This is where the Earth's atmosphere, which is the periphery, this is also the place where the gravitational force of the Earth ends. So the force of the Earth and the force of the water, that those two elements can reach only up to there. There is also heat energy. Just like the magnetic rays and the heat rays that are coming down from the Earth, that is heat energy plus toxic energy. Now, because of the gravitational force of the Earth, the heat energy and the toxic energy cannot travel beyond. Because of the traveling of Earth energy and water energy, there is acid formation. And because this acid gets collected as it goes, and the gravitational force pulls it down so it cannot go beyond. The sun does not contain any toxic energy. Therefore, it can spread all over the cosmos. So this is where Lord Muruga then now talks about how the five elements were formed, and he also talks about how they are related to the blood cells in the human body. The blood cells, the white blood cells that are present in the human body, have the nature of the mercury energy that is coming from the sun and the air energy that is coming from the Vayu element. Now these two possess magnetic properties, so the WBCs or the white blood cells do have magnetic properties. Now the red blood cells that are present in the body contain bits of energy from heat, from earth, and from water, and therefore the red blood cells do contain heat energy within them. These are the five main ultimate bits of the five elements, And the 5 elements also combine with the 4 metallic energy, which is your copper, mercury, silver, and gold, which then combine with the 3 energy that is coming directly from the sun, which is the mercury energy, magnetic energy, and the heat energy. So 5 times 4 times 3 equals 60 Narga, which is the 60 different combinations. So at the Vinmuguru, or at the spot where the energy is there, the energy that is coming from the sun meets at the Vinmuguru, and the energy coming from the earth also meets at the Vinmuguru. The energy coming from the sun, which is the heat energy as its main source, and the energy coming from the earth has the heat energy coming from the earth at the Vinmuguru. Now the electromagnetic waves that are coming from the sun meet at the Vinmuguru, whereas the heat energy from the earth meets at the Vinmuguru. So your magnetic energy, which is Akash, plus the white light or the energy, plus the air energy, makes that rays that come from the sun much denser and thus enter the human body and act upon the WBCs, which is your white cells, whereas the heat energy that is coming from the earth gravitational force then act on the red blood cells, making it more of a heat property. Now, therefore, the gravitational force of the earth and the gravitational force from the sun's energy and the earth energy makes the atmosphere much, much denser, and the 2 threads that twist together, which is your magnetic and electromagnetic that are coming from the sun, and the toxic energy from the earth, they all form one single strand, and they twist amongst each other, which enters the human body and all living beings. Thus, you have 60 combinations of these forms of twisted energy or strands of energy. And in order to get the 60 combinations of these energy, the earth also rotates on its axis. So this is end of chapter 2. That was retaught last time. We started chapter 3, which is focusing on thus only the mercury energy. So we started off saying that sunlight is the only one which is protecting the earth. Sunlight is the only one that removes the darkness from the earth. Sunlight is the only one that removes the hunger from the earth. And sunlight is the only light that causes the earth to rotate. Because if earth will not rotate if there is no sun. Paramatman or Ishan is the main reason for all these 5 energy that is formed due to sunlight, 4 metallic energy, and the 3 types of rays. Now the mercury energy is directly Lord Shiva's energy, which comes from the core of the sun. Out of the 3 rays that is coming from the sun, this mercury energy is the most important one. Now, this energy comes from, the center of the earth is absorbing the sun's energy, and it reflects back as water energy and land energy. The energy coming from the earth, which is Adi Shakti energy, this causes the movement. Thus, the center of the earth attracting the sunlight, which is the Adi Shakti on earth. The sunlight coming from Shiva mixes causing the earth to rotate. Now, every planet that's in the cosmos is doing the same thing. Out of all the planets, only Mother Earth has the capacity to give land and water energy. This is highly, highly specific only to Earth. That's where we start.
Okay. Also, don't forget that the 5 times 3 plus 4 is 60 Narga. Each Narga is 24 minutes. So each 24 minutes, we are getting a particular combination. The 60 Narga is 60 combinations are coming. Okay, so there's a very, very important mission. Now, so every 20 more minutes, we are getting a different kind of combinations. So we are going to study and know how we can use them for our health and avoiding disease and so on and so forth in the future chapters. So let's do it very carefully. ஒளி ஆற்றலின் பிரிவுகள் மற்றும் அதன் தன்மை என்பது முழுமையாக உணரப்பட்டால் மாத்திரமே அதன் ஆற்றல்கள் புலப்படும். So we have to understand the divisions of the light. Then only we can understand how we can use them, right? So ஒளி ஆற்றலை 60 வகையாக பிரித்தானிடும் புவிக்கோள் என்பது எவ்வித மாறுபட்ட செயல்பாட்டின் மூலம் ஆற்றல்களை இயக்கிறது என்று அறிந்திருக்க வேண்டும். புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது ஒளி மாற்றம் முழுமையிலும் பெற்று அமைந்திருக்கும். So the way the movement of the earth is around the sun, self-rotation as well as rotation, self-revolution as well as rotation around the sun is happening mainly to get complete energy for all the surfaces of the earth. So that's here to understand. It rotates to get the complete energy of the sun to all over the surface of the earth. 60 வகையான ஒளியாற்றல்கள் புவியினை அடைந்திடும் காரணத்தால் அவற்றின் 4 வகையான கனிம ஒளிகளை மாத்திரமே புவியானது ஏற்றிடும். We already talked about that. 4 kinds of metallic energy, which is mercury, copper, gold, and silver kind of energy. It's coming down. அதனை பொருட்டு 4 திசைகள் உருவானது. That's why we have 4 what do you say? Directions for like east, west, south, north. So all those directions came because of these 4 metals, according to Lord Muruga. புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது எத்திசையில் அமைந்திருப்பினும் சூரியக்கோளின் இருப்பினை கொண்டு திசைகள் தீர்மானம் கண்டிடும் அன்றி புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது திசைகள் அற்றே விளங்கிடும். திசைகளை உருவாக்கும் சூரியனே, ஒளியாற்றுவதும் சூரியனே. So if that is the case, even the directions like east, west, north, south, that is also decided by the sun, because all of us know the sun comes out in the east, then goes down in the west, and then the north and south. That is always there. Even the directions are decided by the sunlight. Sun. புவியின் ஒரு சுழற்சிதனை 4 கோணங்களாக பிளவு கண்டால் முதல் பிரிவு என்பது எத்தகைய ஒளியாற்றல் உணவாக பெற்றிடும் என்பதனை அறிந்துவோம். So we already divided 4 parts on the earth, right? So let's look at the first part. Okay, when the sunlight is coming, so that we can understand much better. The same thing will be repeating for the other 3 parts also. புவியின் ஒரு சுழற்சி என்பது 4 திசைகளையும் குறித்திடும். So one complete revolution means it involves all the 4 directions.
Revolution or rotation?
Revolution. புவியின் ஒரு சுழற்சி means revolution.
That means 365 days.
This 365 days. Rotation is going around.
Correct.
Revolution is doing the inside. Yeah.
So you're talking about one
revolution. Revolution. Yeah. எனில் முதல் திசை என்பது கிழக்கு திசை என்று அறியப்படுகிறது. So first direction where you get is the east. All of us know that, right? So east direction first gets the sunlight energy. புவியானது தனது சுழற்சியின் முதன்மை பிரிவாக ஏற்றும் கிழக்கு திசை என்பது பாதரசாற்றலால் நிறைந்தது. So east has a lot of mercury energy because that is the direction which is getting the sun's energy first. 4 கனிமீழைகளின் முதன்மை ஆற்றல் எனும் பாதரசாற்றல் என்பது 60 ஆற்றல்களில் 4 ஒரு பிரிவாக ஆற்றல்களை கலந்து செயல்படும். So all of us know each 15 நாழிகை, each 20 means you have different kind of metals, right? So first one is mercury, and then you have copper. So the first 15 நாழிகை is going to be your mercury energy. பாதரச கனிமீழை என்றே அறியப்படுகின்ற ஆற்றலில் 5 வகை மூலக்கருவுமே அடங்கியிருக்கும். So within the mercury, all the 5 metallic energies, also all the 5 elemental energies also involved. So maybe I should remind me about that chart. Maybe I'll bring the next class. Maybe I should put it in the share it with the people. So that will give more understanding. So each of these 15 mercury is going to combine with all the 5 elements, and also the 3 different kind of rays. Okay, so that is why you get different kind of combinations are coming. But first 15 நாழிகை you get completely mercury energy combinations. காந்தம், வெப்பம், நஞ்சு என்று 3 ஆற்றலும் அடங்கியிருக்கும். எனில் 15 வகையான ஒளி ஆற்றலை தன்னிலை கொண்டிருக்கும். So in the first 15 நாழிகை you have 15 different kind of energy, right? Different combination. Hope all of you understand that. So முதன்மை இழை எனும் பாதரச இழை கிழக்கு திசையினில் சூரிய உதய நாளில் அதிக அளவில் பரவிடும். So முதன்மை இழை, the first fiber is the mercury fiber. It will start in the east direction. சூரிய உதய நாளில், that means when the sun begins to come up, right? உதய நாளில் அதிக அளவில் பரவிடும். So mercury energy will be naturally much higher. சூரிய ஒளியிழைகள் நான்கிலுமே மற்ற ஆற்றல் கலப்பும் கண்டிடும். எனினும் அவை மூலக்கூறுகளின் எடை மற்றும் அடர்தன்மை என்பது பாதரச ஒளியிழைதலில் அதிகம் காணப்படும். அதற்கு சூரிய ஒளியாற்றல் முன்று பயணித்திடும் பாதரசம் என்று. So all the combinations happen within those 15 நாழிகை along with the mercury energy. Right? So that is very clearly understood. So you got the different densities of the sunlight is also happening because of the combination of the earth energy, combination of water energy, combination of the air energy, akash energy. Density of the sunlight also differs in different times. எடையும் குழத்தன்மையும் கூடுதலாக உள்ள காரணத்தால் பாதராசல் கொண்ட மென்பொருட்கள் அந்த ஆற்றலும் கூடியே காணப்படும். So because of the mercury energy coming those 15 நாழிகை, so naturally you have magnetic energy is also much higher in the first 15 நாழிகை. Right? So because all of you know that mercury has this magnetic energy. மேலும் வெப்ப அணுக்களும் கூடிய இணைந்திருக்கும் எனில் வெளிப்படுகின்ற கதிரவனின் ஒளி இழைகளில் வீரியமான இழையாக செயல்படுவதால் புவியினை அடைவதிலும் முதன்மை நிலையை இருக்கிறது. So mercury energy is very important. The first 15 நாழிகை, according to Lord Muruga, is very important because it is combining with all other elements also. It is very important. பாதரச இழைகள் அமைந்திட்ட மின்பொருட்கள் யாவும் கூடிய எடையினை கொண்டிருப்பதாலும் ஈர்ப்பு விசையாக காந்த ஆற்றல் அதிக அளவில் இடம்பெற்றிருப்பதாலும் 4 இழைகளின் கூட்டுக்கலவையான ஒளியாற்றலின் முதன்மையாய் பயணித்திடும். So the density of the sunlight is much higher when you have the mercury coming down. It's 15 நாழிகை இல்லையா? So what we store 15 நாழிகை, the density of sunlight is much higher. ஒளியிழைதலை முதன்மையாய் பயணித்து பொய்வினை அடைவது நேர்மறை கொண்ட பாதரச மென்பொருட்களை 60 வகை ஆற்றல்களில் முதன்மையான ஆற்றல் என்பது பாதரச ஒளியில் பயணிக்கும் காந்த சக்தி கொண்ட ஆகாய முடுக்கினும் மென்பொருட்களே. So the first நாழிகை, as you know, it is combining with akash also. Okay, so that is much more important, much energy. Akash plus
the first 24 hours.
Yes. Yeah, because it has a lot of akash and also it has magnetic energy. Very important.
Sorry, repeat what you said.
60 வகை ஆற்றல்களில் முதன்மையான ஆற்றல் என்பது பாதரச ஒளியில் பயணிக்கும் காந்த சக்தி கொண்ட ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் மென்பொருட்களே எண்ணுகிறார்கள். So akash comes and joins in different combination. In the first 24 minutes is purely akash and magnetic energy, and then slowly you have other energies also combining.
Magnetic, which is magnetic and mercury.
So much more denser, it has more magnetic energy. I think now we can compare with the Brahma Muhurtam, okay, with this one. All right. So பூமியின் சுழற்சி முதல் பாகமானது ஒரு செங்கோண வழியில் கொண்டது. That means he is talking about 90 degrees. So 4 times 90 is 360. So if you divide 4 times, 90 degrees equal on the side. முதல் செங்கோணம் என்பது வடக்கு திசையில் எல்லையிலிருந்து துவங்கி கிழக்கு திசையின் எல்லை வரை பயணிக்கும். So first triangle starts from the north and then it ends up in the east. புவியின் மையப்புள்ளியிலிருந்து வெளித்தோன்றும் அச்சு என்பது ஒளி இழைகளாக நீண்டு சூரியக்கோளின் இருப்பினை எட்டிடும். சூரியக்கோளின் மையத்திலிருந்து உருவாகும் ஒளி இழைகள் அனைத்தும் செய்யும் பரவிடும். So the first quarter, which is about 90 degrees, you get all the sun's light in that particular part. And of course, only in that particular part, we are talking about more magnetic energy in the first nadigai through with akash, and then other combinations also happen. So remember, because we are focusing on the 1 quarter, so you understand much better. Same thing is going to repeat in all the other 3 quarters also. ஒரு சக்கரத்தின் மையப்புள்ளி என்பது அதன் சுழற்சிக்கு உதவுவது போன்றே சூரியன் மையப்புள்ளி அதன் ஆற்றல் பெற உதவுகிறது. So if you take a wheel, the center of the wheel is much more important. That is the one which is the axle, right? The axle that is more important for the rotation of the wheel. Same thing happens with the sun, Suryan Mayapulli. So that is helping to spread the energy all over. So all of you remember, we talked about earlier, the center of the sun is complete Mercury, and that is Lord Shiva himself. சூரியனை பல கோள்கள் சுற்றி வருகின்ற எனினும் அதன் சுற்றளவுகள் மாறுபடும். புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது சூரியனை மையமாக கொண்ட சுழற்சி ஆகும். So all the planets are going around because of the center of the sun, which has high magnetic energy and high mercury dots at the center. மையப்புள்ளி என்பது சூரியன் மையம் எனில் எல்லைப்புள்ளி என்பது புவியின் மையமாகும். So he is making a variation right there. First, you have the mayapulli at the sun, sun's center, and then Earth's center. Okay, for our sake, he is explaining how we are getting affected. Earth center to the sun center. So, if you take the sunlight's center as sun's center part of the sun, then எல்லை புள்ளி எல்லைன்னு என்ன சொல்றது? Boundary of the sunlight. Boundary of the sunlight is center of the earth. Boundary of the sunlight is earth's thing. The center is sun's center.
Okay, the ending point is earth center.
Yeah, earth center. So each village has a boundary, right? So we have Yellai Kadavur, we have goddess of the boundary also, just like that. So if you are going to take the center of the sunlight, is the center of the sun, and boundary of the sunlight is center of the earth.
So it reaches all the way up to the center of the earth.
That's the last part. Muruga wants us to imagine that one. Boundary is the center of the earth, the center of the sun as the beginning. Okay. ஒவ்வொரு கோளும் தனது மையத்தினை எல்லைப்புள்ளியாக சொல்லப்படுது. So this applies to all the other planets also, other planets center. பிற கோள்கள் குறித்து அறிந்திடும் முன்னர் புவிக்கோளை குறித்து தெரிவிக்கின்றோம். So before we go to other planets, let's focus only on the earth. Okay, only on the earth. ஒளி எனும் வேத நூல் உணர்த்துவது ஆற்றல் எனும் பரம் எரிபொருளி எனில் அவ்வாற்றல் பயணித்த ஒளியர்கள் எனும் அச்சானது அவசியம். ஒளி எனும் வேத நூல் உணர்த்துவது ஆற்றல்கள் எனும் எரிபொருளி எனில் we are talking about sunlight energies, right? Different kind of energies. வாட்டர்கள் பயணித்திட ஒளியிழைகள் எனும் அச்சானது அவசியம். So for the energies to travel, these two achani, the center is very important. What is it? Center of the sun, the center of the earth. Because you are focusing only on the earth, right? So these two centers are very, very important for the energy transmission. Okay, energy transmission. That's what he said. ஒரு சக்கரத்தின் மையத்தில் சூரியன் மைய ஆற்றல் நிலைத்துள்ளது எனில் அதன் விட்டம் தனில் புவிக்கோளின் மையப்புள்ளி நிலைத்திடும். So periphery. So if you take the center of the wheel as a sun center, then the periphery is what? What did you say? Periphery is earth center, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what he's again repeating the same thing. Center of the wheel is sun's center. The periphery is earth center. Okay. ஒரு சக்கரத்தின் மையத்தில் சூரியன் மைய ஆற்றல் நிலைத்துள்ளது எனில் அதன் விட்டம் ஒரு சக்கரத்தின் மையத்தில் சூரியன் மைய ஆற்றல் நிலைத்துள்ளது எனில் அதன் விட்டம் புவிக்கோளின் மையப்புள்ளி அமைந்துள்ளது. விட்டம்னா டயமீட்டர்ல ஆரம்னா வரும் விட்டம் தனில் புவிக்கோளின் மையப்புள்ளி நிலைத்திடும். எத்தனை கோள்கள் சூரியனை வலம் வந்தாலும் அனைத்திற்கு மையப்புள்ளி சூரியன் மையமே ஆகும். See, for all the planets, the center is only sun's center. But of course, their own center is a boundary for that planet. Okay, I think that is understood. வட்டங்கள் பெருகிட விட்டங்களின் அளவு நீண்டிருக்கும். Of course, the diameter increases if you have bigger circle, right? So diameter is also important. சூரியனையும் பூமியையும் இணைத்திடும் ஒளி இழைகளே அதன் விட்டம் என்று உணர்க. பூமி சூரியனையும் பூமியும் இணைத்திடும் ஒளி இழைகளே அதன் விட்டம். So the diameter is for the sunlight. The diameter is center of the earth, center of the sun, and the center of the earth. That's the diameter for the sunlight. I think he's focusing on the first quarter, and he's asking us to understand the diameter of the sunlight. நான்கு திசைகள் என்பது கிழக்கு, தெற்கு, மேற்கு, வடக்கு எனில் மையமும் தொடுகின்ற ஆற்றல்களும் மேலும் 4 திசைகளாக பிரிவிடும். அவை வடகிழக்கு, தென்கிழக்கு, தென்மேற்கு என்று மற்றும் வடமேற்கு திசைகள் ஆகும். So we not only said east, west, south, north, then we can also divide into 4 more. That is northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest, like that, right? So the 4. 4 திசைகளாய் பிரிவு கொண்டால் முதல் பிரிவு என்பது கிழக்கு திசை என்று அறியப்படுகிறது. So if you take only 4 directions, the first is east. We already said that. எனினும் அதன் துவக்கம் என்பது வடக்கின் எல்லையாகவும் முடிவு என்பது தெற்கின் துவக்கமாகவும் அமைந்திருக்கும். We're talking about the triangle. So எனினும் அது துவக்கம், where does it begin? Sunlight means வடக்கின் எல்லை, it starts from the north. முடிவு என்பது தெற்கின் துவக்கமாக அமைந்திருக்கும். Where does it end? In south. செங்கோண சுழற்சி என்பது 4 திசைகளிலும் சுழன்று சூரிய ஆற்றலை முழுமையாக பெறுவதற்கே உருவாக்கப்பட்டன. So whatever it is, essentially to get the whole sunlight only, the earth is rotating. First you start from north and then south, and then it rotates, the triangle also gets it. So essential point Lord Muruga is making is the earth is rotating in such a way these triangles get complete energy from north to south. Rotate from that way. It is a 23-degree angle also. It is there. Tilt is also.
So it rotates on its axis north-south.
North-south.
So the direction of its rotation is north-south.
So first this direction where the sunlight is starting is northeast. Okay, yeah. So this is north and that is east, that is where it's starting. So where do we usually get? Usually we get the sun
Japan.
from there, right?
No, Japan is the north. I mean, we take the
whole earth itself.
Japan is the first one.
Which is getting it. But in our own area, that's where you see the sun right there, right? You don't see the sun on that side. Northeast only we start seeing it. I think that's a good evidence right there. The direction.
That's north.
Yeah, northeast. North, the east. Beach side is east.
Which is?
Towards Boca Raton is north.
No, in this case, this is the...
Oh my God. This is
north.
95.
This is north and that's
East.
So
that's where we start. That's a good evidence. We also see it every day, right? That's northeast. நான்கு திசைகள் என்பது கிழக்கு, தெற்கு, மேற்கு, வடக்கு எனில் மையமும் தொடர்கின்ற ஆற்றல்களும் I think we said that already. Okay. ஒரு செங்கோண சுழற்சிதனை மேலும் 5 பிரிவுகளாக பிரித்திட்டால் so he's dividing even the triangle, right? Even the triangle is dividing into 5. So 90 times 5 divided by 5 is 18, right? Each 18 degrees. First he said the triangle 90 degrees, and then within the 90 you have 5 divisions. பிரித்தால் கிடைத்தின் ஒளி இழைகளே ஐவகை மூலக்கூறுகளில் அடங்கும். So if you divide 5, that means 5 elements will come. 5 elements. Fine, slowly is coming down to the difficult part. So divide 90 by 5, that will be 18.
So every
18 degree get in one element. Element energy plus mercury, right? Okay. அவ்விதம் பெறப்படும் ஆற்றல்களை மீண்டும் மூவித ஒளியாக காந்தம், வெப்பம், நஞ்சு என்று பிரித்தால் கட்டுவது யாவும் 18 times divided by 3 is 6. 6 ஒளி ஆற்றல்கள் பூமியின் சுழற்சியின் மூலம் எரிபொருளாக பெறப்படுகிறது. So we can keep on dividing like this, right? So do not get confused too much on this. Muruga is doing first, you will divide by 5 for 5 elements, divide by 3 for the magnetic heat and toxic, right?
So out of that 18, again he divides it by 3.
18 divided by 3 is 6. No, 6. 18 divided by 3 is 6.
Correct.
So, அது ஒளியாற்றல் பூமியின் சுழற்சியின் மூலம் எரிபொருளாக
What is that 6 degrees?
Each 6 degree. Each 6 degree is getting combinations of
the elemental, the mercury, and the heat toxic. And
right.
Okay.
So because each other's thing is going to be different, right? Combinations. புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது 60 நாழிகை நேரம் என்றே அறியப்படுகின்றது. ஒரு நாழிகை நேரம் என்பது 24 மணித்துளிகளாக அறியப்படுகின்றது. புவியின் சுழற்சி என்பது ஒரு முறை முழுமையாக உருவாகும் மணித்துளிகள் என்பதோ 24 நாழிகைகளில் மடங்காக அமைகிறது. So this calculation you understand that already. So we already know 60 நாழிகை, right? One day. Out of that, one நாழிகை is 25 minutes. Okay, we talked about that. ஒரு முறை so to completely for the complete rotation 24 times 60, right? 60 not 8, 24 times, that is 1440 minutes. Okay, so that's why it's been calculation. All right, I think divided by 60 is 24 hours, I think, right? 1440 divided by 60.
How much? 1000?
Yeah, 24 hours. 1440 divided by 60. Okay, we are talking about minutes, right? So 1440 divided by 60 is 24 hours. Okay. So either way, it comes to the same thing. புவியின் ஒரு சுழற்சி எனப்படும் தற்சுழற்சியானது 60 வகையான ஆற்றலை ஏற்றும் பொருட்டே அமைந்திருக்கும். Again, is repeating. So rotation is mainly for getting 60, getting all the energy for all the surface of the earth. 60 நாழிகை நேரம் என்பதும் இவ்விதமே கணக்கு அமைந்துவிட்டது. எனினும் ஒரு நாழிகை என்பது ஏன் 24 மணித்துளிகள் என அமைந்துவிட்டது? Why each நாழிகை 25 minutes? புவியின் தற்சுழற்சியானது 4 செங்கோணங்களையும் ஓர் அரைக்கோணம் இதனையும் உள் ஏற்றிடும். ஒரு முழுமையான வட்ட சுழற்சி புரிந்திட 360 ஆரங்களையும் அதன் சரிபாதி விட்டங்களையும் ஏற்றிடும். It's talking about radius, diameter, and circle. Right? So don't need to go deep into that. But essentially, he's talking about 360 degrees, and there are 4 triangles. So each triangle you can divide by 5, and then divide by 3 and 4 also to get different combinations. கோணம் என்பது ஒரு அமைப்பின் மையத்தினையும் அதன் சுற்றுப்புள்ளியினும் இணைப்பதாகும். தற்சுழற்சி மேற்கொள்ளும் புவியானது சூரிய ஒளிகளை சரி சமமாக ஏற்றிடும் பொருட்டே மையத்தின் அசைவினை 24 கோண அளவிலே ஏற்றிடும். So 24 angles you are getting, right? So you get 24 hours, you get 24 angles you're getting. Divide this 4 into again 6, that will be 24. 16, 4, 24. So each of them gets its one. And then you're going the opposite direction now. ஒவ்வொரு செங்கோண சுழற்சியும் ஒரு கனிம வளத்தையும் பெற்றிடும். So each of those will get one. If you divide by 4, each is going to get different kind of kanima valamna metallic energy. 4 metallic energy is mercury, copper, gold, silver.
Where did you get 4?
Those 4 energies. 3 times 4 times 5.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that for?
No, that I got, but before that, how did I get 4?
He's talking about the triangle. In each triangle, if you are looking at the elements, you divide by 5. If you're going to look at the metals, yeah. So, so 5 times 3 is 15. ஆற்றல் விழித்துவிடும். அதன் அரைக்கோணம் சுற்றளவிலே ஆற்றல் அதிகரிக்கும். இன்னும் முழு சுற்றளவிலும் ஐவகை மூலக்கூறுகளும் மூவகை இழைகளும் வெளித்தோன்ற வேண்டும். முழுமையான கோண அளவு கொண்டு பிரித்தாண்டுதல் வேண்டும். அவ்வகையில் பிரித்தாண்டிட நாழிகை என மணித்துளிகள் கணக்கிடப்படும். 360 divided by 5 is 24. இதனை மேலும் தெளிவுற இருந்திடலாம். இன்னும் முதன்மை இழைகளாகிய பாதரச இழைகளின் ஒளியாற்றல் குறித்தும் தன்மைகளை குறித்துமே தொடர் செயலாய் அறிந்திடுவோம். So 360 divided by 15 is 24. That's why we get 25 minutes. 5 times 3. 5 elements, 3 rays. That's 15. So divided by 360 divided by 15 is 24. That is why we got 24 Nadiya according to him. Okay? So there's a mathematical connection there. So we are going to focus on the mercury part. பாதரச இழைகள். பாதரச இழைகள் என்பது 15 ஆற்றலாய் பிரிவு கொண்டிடும். So mercury energy is going to get 15 kind of energy. Remember? 15 Nadiya. Remember that? I hope you all understand. Right? 15 Nadiya. So you get 15 mercury kind of energy. 15 mercury type of energy. 15 copper kind of energy. 15 golden energy. 15 silver energy. Right? So that you understand. Very good. வடதிசையின் எல்லையில் துவங்கி கிழக்கு திசையினை அடைந்து அதன் மையத்தினை கடந்து கிழக்கின் எல்லை அடைவதை ஒரு செங்கோணம் சுழற்சி என்று எழுதலாம். சுழற்சி முழுவதும் பாத சுழிகளை அதிக அளவில் புவியினை நடக்கும். So first quarter, let's take the first quarter, first 24 minutes. You are going to get one quarter. You're going to get complete. The one quarter is 15 Nargai, completely Mercury combinations, right? Mercury combinations also 15. புவிக்கோளினை 4 பிரிவாக பிரித்தாண்டால் முதல் பகுதி என்பது பாதரச ஒளியாற்றலை பெற்ற பின்னர் இரண்டாம் பகுதியும் பின்னர் 3-4 பகுதிகளும் பாதரச ஒளியாற்றலை பெற்றிடும். That's natural. So first one gets east gets the first 15 Nargai. The second one after the second, because of rotation, self-rotation, right? The second one gets after that, the third one gets after that, and the fourth one gets after that. So that is logical. நான் பிரிவாக பிரித்தாண்டால் முதல் பகுதி என்பது பாதரச ஒளியாற்றலை பெற்ற பின்னர் இரண்டாம் பகுதியும் பின்னர் 3-4 பகுதிகளும் பாதரச ஒளியாற்றலை பெற்றிடும். விடியல் பொழுது என்றே அழைக்கப்படும் கிழக்கு திசை நோக்கிய பயணத்தில் புவியின் ஒவ்வொரு பகுதியும் இத்தகைய ஆற்றல்களை பெற்றிடும். So right from the northeast, it's starting. The triangle starts. Northeast part from the 15 Nargai.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The first 15 Nargai is 24 minutes, which has 15 combinations of mercury. The second 15 Nargai has 24 minutes, has 15 combinations of heat.
Copper. We're talking metallic.
Now we're talking metallic.
Metal. Combination mercury first, combination copper next,
Copper
combination
is
gold,
next. Okay, I just wanted to know the sequence.
Yeah.
Then is gold and last is silver.
last silver.
So the first 24 minutes or 15 article, you are getting mercury energy, which is from the sun, and the mercury metallic energy. Both mercury.
Akash.
No, we're not talking about elemental yet.
Okay, yeah.
So we are only talking about metallic energy coming from the sun. Where is the magnetic and the heat energy?
That is all joining. That is 3, yeah. 3
So
times.
those 3
Also join.
combine, and then they combine with mercury energy.
Yeah.
To give you 15 combinations of mercury.
Yes.
Then the second Nargai, which is next
Second 15, you mean.
Second 15 combination of these 3 from the sun plus the copper energy. The third 15 is combination of the 3 from the sun plus silver.
Gold.
Gold. And the fourth 15 is the combination of all the 3 from the sun plus silver.
Silver. You got it. Okay,
Then
so
that combines with
yeah.
That combines with Akash, that combines with air, that combines with water when it heats, enters the earth, and that combines
15 different combinations.
Gives you the 15 different. Now that plus you have 3 different types of rays, which is your heat ray, the magnetic ray, and the toxic ray. So all of that carries on. So that's why you have different combinations.
Yep. Okay, clear?
And that it starts from northeast and ends in
Northeast to the southwest.
southwest.
Same. Got it?
Because I'm thinking also Uttarayana and Dakshina, because it starts and moves that way. So is that also the combination?
I don't know. He hasn't thought of it because remember the moon also comes in there. I don't know what to put in there. The moon also plays. Right now we are just looking at only earth, sunlight, how the 4 different parts, how we are getting 60 different kind, all those stuff. Okay. புவியின் ஒரு செங்கோண சுற்று நிறைவடைவதற்கு பாதரச ஆற்றல்களே பயன்படும். மற்ற சுற்றுகள் நிறைவுடைய தங்கம், வெள்ளி, தாமிரம் போன்ற ஆற்றல் எரிபொருளாக பயன்படும் எனில் முதன்மை பிரிவை பாதரச ஒளியிழைகள் குறித்தும் அதன் பிரிவுகள் குறித்தும் வந்துடுவோம். வடக்கு திசையின் எல்லையிலிருந்து கிழக்கு திசை நோக்கி சூரிய ஒளி பெற்றிட புவியானது பயணம் மேற்கொள்ள துவங்கிடும் நாழிகையே நாம் முதல் நாழிகை என்று கொண்டிடலாம். So that's the first நாழிகை is northeast that we decided already. வடகிழக்கு எல்லையில் துவங்கி மீண்டும் வடகிழக்கு எல்லையில் முடிவதே ஒரு தினம். It is starting from northeast and ending in the northeast. That is one day.
Because that's sunrise to sunrise.
Sunrise.
Okay.
So that is according to Lord Muruga is one day. Even though we have a different combination in the Western knowledge, according to our Eastern tradition knowledge, sunrise to sunrise. Start from the northeast, finish the entire thing northeast, it's ending also. That's one day. கிழக்கு திசையின் மத்தியிலே உருவாகும் சூரியன் என்பது விடியல் பொழுதினை துவங்கிட உதவிடும் எனினும் விடியலை நோக்கிய ஒளிப்பயணம் என்பது வடகிழக்கு எல்லையில் துவங்கிடும் என்று உணர்க. ஒரு செங்கோண சுற்றினை நிறைவு செய்திட துவங்கிடும் புவியின் பயணமே புனிதமானதாகும். It says is very, very sacred. It starts from the northeast every day. புனித பயணம், sacred
the path of the
movement.
sun.
Yeah, path of the earth around the sun. பாதரச ஒளியாற்றல் என்பது ஐவகை மூலக்கூறுகளின் மூலமும் மூவகை இலைகளின் மூலமும் 15 ஆற்றல்களாய் திரிந்து 15 நாழிகைகள் மூலமும் புவியினை அடைகின்றது. பாதரச ஒளியாற்றல் எனும் கனிம வள இழைநிலை முதன்மையாக காணப்படும் ஆகாய மூலக்கூறினும் ஆற்றலை முதன்மை ஆற்றலாகும். So whenever Akash joins, that is the first energy, foremost good energy. Okay, so I think that is how every time Akash joins with this thing, that's a good time. So slowly we are coming down to good time, bad time, what to do and what not to do. Okay, so Akash plus elements always முதன்மையான ஆற்றல், first energy. பாதரச கனிமம் என்பது ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் how are you doing at the time?
We have time.
Okay.
No, we don't have time.
I'm going to finish this page then. பாதரச கனிமம் என்பது ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் மையம் கொண்டு முதன்மையான ஆற்றலாய் தோன்றும். பாதரச கனிமம் என்பது ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் வடிவம் கொண்டு முதன்மையான ஆற்றலாய் வெளித்தோன்றும் தருணத்தில் புவிக்கோளின் வடகிழக்கு எல்லையில் வசித்திடும் ஒவ்வொரு உயிரினும் உயிரி எரிபொருளை பெற்றிடும். It's very important. So all the lives which are there in the northeast in the beginning, right? So they get the highest possible energy in the beginning of the day. பாதரச கனிமம் என்பது ஆகாய மூலக்கூறு எனும் மையம் வடிவம் கொண்டு முதன்மையான ஆற்றலாய் வெளித்தோன்றும் தருணத்தில் புவிக்கோளின் வடகிழக்கு எல்லையில் வசித்திடும் ஒவ்வொரு உயிரணுவும் இஸ் டாக்கிங் அபவுட் உயிர் அணு, atom of the soul, உயிரி எரிபொலி பெற்றும். The atom of the soul gets energy. Remember we started saying that the soul and the Atman gets energy of sunlight. So in the northeastern part, in the first triangle, all the livings which are there, the soul atom, they are getting a lot of energy. பெற்றிடும். சூரியன் மையத்திலிருந்து வெளித்தோன்றும் முதன்மையான ஈச ஆற்றல் என்றுமே அதனை இருந்திடலாம். So that is the first Lord Shiva's energy. Shiva's energy, the life, the soul is getting, soul atom is getting. இவ்வாற்றல் புவியின் எப்பகுதியினை அடைகின்றதோ அப்பகுதியானது உயர்ந்த எரிபொருளாய் பெற்று திகழ்ந்திடும். So wherever this force is, this energy is going, that is going to be highest உயர்ந்த எரிபொருள், highest energy for the உயிரணு, for the soul atom. When the first northeast. Also, when Akash joins, it is highly energetic. So I think, he's going to finish this chapter. Let me finish it.
No.
What time is it now?
8:20 only.
But remember, they are taking about 10 o'clock. It's 11:30. It is not earlier. Okay, let's finish. That's okay. One page that
it's a lot of understanding.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I got to finish it. So the Murchata will do okay. So let me see what he is talking about. So he is combining the Brahma Muhurtam in this. So you want to do it next class? Let's do it, because with this understanding, let's do Brahma Muhurtam. So that's better.
Huh?
With the understanding you have, let's understand Brahma Muhurtam and then we'll start. ஒவ்வொரு மானுட உயிரும் உணர்ந்து ஏற்றிட்டால் உயரிய எரிபொருளை பெற்றலாம். This is very important. So if each of the soul wants to get higher amount of energy, if you know this combination, you can get it. One can get it. பிரம்ம முகூர்த்தம் என்றே களிமணால் அறியப்படுகின்ற உயரிய தருணம் அதில் விழிப்புணர்வோடு ஏற்கப்படும் ஒளியாற்றில் மிக உயரிய உணவாகும். Very good food for the soul and Atman is the Brahma Muhurta time, which is the first 24 minutes, because it grades going down, down and down. But first 24 minutes is very, very important. பாதரச கனிமத்தில் கலப்பு கொண்ட ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் எரிபொருளானது ஒளித்துகளாய் ஒவ்வொரு ஆன்மானிலும் ஏற்கப்படும். பாதரச கனிமத்தில் கலப்பு கொண்ட ஆகாய மூலக்கூறுகள் எனும் எரிபொருளானது ஒளித்துகளாய் ஒவ்வொரு ஆன்மானிலும் ஏற்கப்படும். So it's happened unconsciously in the early morning, but when you do wake up that time, so what you had is Mercury plus Akash together. It seems that energy goes directly into the soul, directly into Atman. That is why the Brahma Muhurtam is very important. Many people say meditate in Brahma Muhurtam, do something in Brahma Muhurtam. I know that there's a Brahma Kumari group, they always get up Brahma Muhurtam and then go to sleep afterwards. So they have that practice also. So just make sure Lord Muruga is giving the importance of Brahma Muhurtam here. What I can stop, then you can. Okay, so let's repeat it the next class also. That way instruction is better. By the way, next week we may not be meeting, right? Week after next week only, so we'll do the announcement. Okay. All right, so very, very important lesson. Scientifically, we know why and how the Brahma Muhurtam is very important, because that is the time we get Akash plus Mercury, and our soul, our Atman, is going to come back again, really made of these Mercury particles. Remember we talked about earlier. So energy goes directly into your soul, directly into Atman. So Atman gets a lot of strength during that time. Okay? All right, I think we'll stop right there. Any questions? Another question, Rika? Okay, let me ask other people. Priyaji, how are you? Can you hear us? Hear me? Do you have any question? Shakti Yoga, Priya? Okay. Freddy, how about you? Any questions?
No, I'm good. Good, Professor.
Okay, good. Thank you. So a lot of information about early morning Brahma Muhurta. Okay, go ahead.
So, no, I mean, I understand most of this, but I just wanted to know, when he talks about the first triangle hitting the Earth, every time the Earth rotates, there's going to be a new triangle, because the sunrise occurs at different times, correct? Depending on the rotation of the Earth. So, in general, when he's talking about the first triangle, is he talking about the first triangle that is facing the Earth at that time, I mean, facing the sun at that time? Or is he talking about every single time the Earth rotates and the northeast is facing the sun?
It's talking about the same thing. Every day the northeast it starts.
So it is
each triangle. But then remember, direct hit.
My triangle that I mean, we are in the United States, but in India it's different.
Exactly. They don't get that energy that time.
So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Only we getting. Then another rotation they get.
That's what. So then when Japan gets it, we don't get it.
No.
So when India gets it, we don't get it.
Yeah.
So but what he's emphasizing is that triangle which faces the Earth every day, that northeast, that's the Brahma Muhurta that he's talking about will be the highest.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter in which part of the Earth you reside.
No. That is why it's scientific.
The thing that faces the sun, that northeast part may be in whatever time it is. The sunrise in that particular geography of that Earth will get that 15 minutes or first 15 narige will be the Brahma Muhurta time.
Yeah.
Even that is after sunrise or before sunrise is my question.
Before sunrise. Take 3 hours before sunrise.
So that is where I wanted to know.
Yeah, 3 hours before sunrise.
It has to be, so that energy comes 3 hours before the sunrise.
Right. First narige is completely magnetic and akash.
So the sun doesn't need to be physically there.
No.
So
No.
So that is where I want my next question.
Yeah.
So it does happen the energy does come even before the sun physically we can see.
Yes, absolutely. Because when the rays are coming, they also have their time, right? It takes time.
Correct.
So it comes to hit the wind mode. From that time onwards, you are getting energy. So slowly, when it comes down, and
so the sun doesn't necessarily have to be present in order for
No.
the Brahma Muhurta.
No,
the first 15 Narige to start. So it's 3 hours. That's
3 hours.
how it's calculated.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him say anything. Maybe coming down.
Yeah,
later.
15 Nargi, 15 times. So 24 hours divide panni now. 4 elements. So anyways, that calculation, if you put it, it'll come right.
Okay.
So yes, 3 hours before, first 15 minutes, it's full of magnetic and Akash. It's the highest possible energy you can get. That's why our ancestors given more importance to Brahma Muhurta. Okay, so scientifically, Lord Muruga explains that why it is more important. Okay, so any other question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll do. I'm not sure. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namaya Navasima Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Shishiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Thank you all for participation. Very important lesson today. Yeah, madam, are you still there? Hello?
It's me, Professor. I gotta go. Have a good night. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Freddie. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Good evening. Bye.
Bye-bye. Freddie, if you are there, if you miss me, then if you have any questions, let me know later. Okay? I'm going to be in the meeting. Thank you. So, you have to